let's jump right into it. But first, I gotta just load up my save file real quick. There we go.
At any rate, we'll have plenty of time to decipher the details later. For now, it is of utmost importance that we escape.
All right. I don't know if I'm ready for this, but when have I ever
Junpei,
been?
it was 4:30 the last time you checked the clock. Yes? That means we have less than an hour. We must hurry.
Hey, how are we gonna get out of here?
Isn't that obvious? Through the other number 9 door.
Oh yeah, you're right. With Snake, we can open the door.
Don't tell me you hadn't figured that out.
Come on, you gotta tell me these things.
I, assumed you'd figured it out.
Forget it. Let's just get going.
Yeah. I'm with 7 on this one. Let's just get going with this.
All right. You guys ready to go?
Yes.
Yep.
Not yet.
Huh?
Before we go in, I'd like to check something.
You want to check something?
Yeah, but before I do, 7, could you pull the lever? I want to make sure we can verify with just the 4 of us.
What do you mean? We don't need...
Just do it, alright? But if the door opens, don't go in yet, okay? Please, this is really important. I really need to check this, okay? Work with me here.
Fine.
Alright,
Okay.
that means the 4 of us can go into door 9.
So, we knew that already. It's obvious.
Obvious. Yeah, you're right. It is. Now, what happens if we add Zero's bracelet?
What?
Zero's bracelet?
Why don't you take it out, Clover?
So you did know I had it.
Yeah, I do know that you had it because, you know, you tried to murder everyone in one of the endings.
I picked it up because I thought it might be useful sometime.
This was on the left hand of the corpse in the captain's quarters. If you look at it, you can see it's got a 0 on the face. Just to make this a little easier to talk about, I'm gonna call the guy we found dead in the captain's quarters, Cap.
Alright, fair enough.
Then I should be able to open door 9 with just me, Clover, and his bracelet. Well, the big question is, if Cap is the mastermind of this game, would he really put one of these bracelets on? Anyway, let's just give it a shot. Clover, give me your hand.
Okay.
Now the captain's bracelet. And pull the lever. I knew it. Now, what does this tell us?
Maybe the bracelet has to be on your wrist in order for it to work?
No, that's impossible. Did you see how the panel showed a 3rd asterisk when I scanned Cap's bracelet? Whether or not it's on your wrist doesn't matter. All you have to do is put the bracelet near the panel
It's number
for it to
6,
register.
though. I can tell you for a fact it's number 6.
Huh. Looks like you're right.
See? So what does that mean? There's only one possibility.
That bracelet isn't the number 0. Is that what you're saying?
That's right.
Then what number is it?
Let's find out.
Okay, so we're trying to get the number 6, so... 2, 4, equals 6. Captain, so that wouldn't work. Snake plus Junpei plus 7. Okay, so 2, 5 makes 7, plus 7 is 14. No, that wouldn't work either. 2, 4 makes 6, plus 7 is 13. No, wait, what? No, 2, 4, 6, plus 7 is, yeah, no. 7 plus 6 is 23. That won't work. 7 plus 5. I bet it's 7, Junpei, and Cap.
Let's try 7, me, and Cap. If this combination opens the door, then Cap's bracelet is number 6.
Hey, it opened! The door opened!
What? Why? What does that mean?
It means that
Isn't
we
it
were
obvious?
played.
Cap's bracelet is number 6.
But doesn't it say 0?
This isn't a 0. The symbol on here isn't a number 0. It's a letter O.
Oh.
Whoa, wait a minute. I don't get it.
Yeah, no, I'm lost. What do you mean a letter O? It's clearly the number 6.
I mean, we figured out that Cap's bracelet is 6, right?
Yeah.
Does that mean there are 2 people with 6s?
There is most likely only one person with a 6.
But I don't get it. What about June?
June's fucking 0. That's what.
Well,
no.
this is only an
I hope I'm
educated
wrong.
guess, but I think June's number was never 6 to begin with. Her bracelet was flipped. In other words, June's real number is...
Bro!
That seems the most likely.
Then all this numbered door stuff was just a load of crap?
Why would you say that?
Because if June is 9, then the numbers wouldn't match up. Here, look.
List of all the numbered doors June's gone through.
I'll let you know what I'm writing, okay, Snake?
Okay, so 6 plus 3 plus 5 plus 8 equals 22. Fair enough. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Is that a list of doors? Okay, so she's gone through doors 4, 8, 6, and 4. Okay. 9 plus 3 is 11. No, 9 plus 3 is 12 plus 8 equals 19.
And that's everything. I wrote down which door she went into and with whom.
How do you remember all of this?
And I wrote what all the numbers were. So if you switch 9 in wherever there's a 6, the numbers don't work. If the digital root is 7, then you can't open door 4. If the digital root is 2, then you can't open door 8.
Clover, do you notice anything interesting on that list?
Interesting how, exactly? I'm gonna try to figure this out because,
What do you mean?
You're talking about 3, right?
3?
Santa's always in the room with her. That's what you're saying, isn't it?
oh shit.
Yes, that's right.
What about it?
That's quite simple, really. You told me that the first time you came to this room, Santa was the first to refuse to leave June behind. Now, doesn't that beg the question why? Why would Santa do such a thing?
Well, shit, now that you think about it, I mean, I always assumed that it was because, well, actually, I didn't assume anything. I didn't really realize this until now.
The answer is easy. Because Santa can't open door 9 with only 7 in Lotus. Of course, there's only one reason for that. His number isn't actually 3.
Fucking what?
Santa's real number, 7? Would you be so kind as to modify my sister's equations?
Yeah, sure. This is what you were getting at, right, Snake?
Thank you. That is exactly right, 7.
Oh, shit. 9 plus 0.
Santa's true number wasn't 3. It was 0.
No way. Santa is 0?
Yeah, see, no, but now that makes sense, though.
And June was 9, not 6. Conversely, Santa was 0, not 3.
Oh, God.
Plus 3 and minus 3, they cancel one another out. Nothing appears out of order.
Santa was still playing by the rules of the Nonary game this whole time.
Precisely.
So you're saying Santa planned this whole thing?
I'm not sure if he acted alone or not, but I think it is safe to conclude that he is 0, if my hypothesis is correct.
Please, God, no. Please let there be a twist at the end.
Snake's hypothesis. Something doesn't seem right. June's bracelet being flipped. Even if that were possible, that would mean there are 2 number 9 bracelets. And if that's the case...
All right, that's enough talking. Let's go. It's high time we went through that door.
No, but what,
It's right there. Oh.
I mean, it doesn't seem like Santa's smart enough to pull all this off.
Alright, let's keep going.
I honestly feel like it's Jude.
I think these stairs go to the bottom deck.
Looks dry.
Let's head down.
Hey, it's a...
This is the Neptune symbol. There must be a key around here somewhere.
Neptune key. I only have the Uranus key card.
It's a different planet. Plus, it's the wrong kind of key.
Let's turn around and go back for now.
Yeah. Hey, another door. And a card reader this time.
It's the Uranus symbol.
This is the place.
Oh god, a library! Hold on. Oh god. If I remember correctly, we're on the true ending, which means that we might actually see this all ice, aka Alice.
It's totally full of books.
There's so many. I don't know where to look.
Alright, if we want to get through that door out there, we need the Neptune key. I say we split up and look for it.
Okay.
Very well.
Sure thing.
Good. Let's get started then. We don't have a lot of time. Hurry.
Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the forest of knowledge. Seek a way out. Alright, where is my search going to begin? Let's see the books. Tells you and hides itself in darkness. That's horrible. I saw like an Anubis symbol. What the fuck? Hold on. See, look, there it is. It's like, oh no, that's just part of a table. What the fuck? Someone closer with 9 sides. There are 3 of these things that look kind of like music stands. Wait, why do I know Sheldrake? Isn't he the guy that did the thing for one of the first rooms? What's the heck is he going? 6, 32, 4, 1, and 5. Okay, rotate the eyes around until you got the right stuff. 632 415. 632 Look at that. Power light bulb. Feels like a light bulb. Oh, I shoot. Unless I use my gas. This should generate quite a bit of light. Also goes to the hands. Alright, so I guess we should just head back up the stairs then. Open here, find bulb. Oh! Hooray for slight dyslexia. Find bulbs. Okay, fair enough. There's baseball on this one. Let's see what's in it. I'm gonna go. I want to say it's totally baseball. Whoa! Head. Some of those photo books says H-E-A-D. What's this down here? Huh. Teletemporation. Is having the ability to travel through time. Oh dear God, no! Please God, no. Hold on, let's try picking this book out because it's standing out to me. Really seems like. Can't blame him. I wouldn't mind switching bodies with Clover. Okay, that's fair, I guess. No, I was already over here. Whoa! Okay. So... head kill. I think that's head kill. Oh, it's an R? The hell do you see an R? K, L, K, R, and K. R drowned and kinky? Ha Fucking 7. No, I'm pretty sure that spells kill, because you look at it this way, it spells kill. It's true that it's set to go in the according to Chinese legend. question, kind of a risk in a way. Better to put to use elsewhere, like, you know, reproduction. That's satisfied. I'm learning a lot just from playing this game. Origin of the secret is their evolution. Yeah, I remember that part. Called it natural selection. I swear to God, for someone who was a former police officer, this guy is dumb as bricks. Kinda get the feeling that, nope. Just wanted to make sure. It's called correlation of muscle, bone density, and bone strength. Yeah. Here, huh? These are sometimes like humans, though. Evolutionarily. Evolutionarily. That's a mouthful right there. Okay, so maybe if I tried checking downstairs. This one's looking the algebraic numbers there. I took a while to guess that the other thing you do there as well. It looks like I was right. It's so weird that he doesn't blink, but it's even weirder when he does open his eyes. He's like, I don't want my brain to hurt. Learning so much from this game. The Pythagorean theorem. This. He's like, cut the melodramatic bullshit. There we go. Yeah, that's not a good song. No shit, you little brat. Magic on it. Okay, so what's inside? That's not it. So that's SE5I. Has that's nice to me. A dash. If I was 5. Alright, so I do need that last light bulb. I mean, I already knew that I needed it, I just didn't know. What the fuck? No, hold on. But it's saying that it's there. Oh, hey! It took a while to figure out who you were. I was like, wait, what the fuck? Who is this commenting on my stream at random? And I was like, oh wait, Valencia. Oh, I know someone by that name. I already checked all the books. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Is there really just, like, no books? What's up, bro? I'm just doing my live stream of Zero Escape, the Nonary game. 9 hours, 9 doors, 9 people. That sort of thing. I'm just gonna try putting the light bulbs in. Wait, there's a word there. Where could the light bulb be? I think we found one down here. Did I couldn't have checked everywhere. See, look, it says that there's a light bulb right there, but it's not there anymore. It's a theory that posits an invariant quantum field where conformal transformation can take place. I feel like just 1 plus 1 would put him to sleep. His approach to science and math It's the same as my own. How about you start by using real words? Why does there have to be so many bookshelves, though? I feel like something with tails has to do with it. Well, obviously, lights to the books means something important. I already clicked on all of these books, I think. Just to make sure. Well, we'll do a triple check. Oh, no, I know for a fact that I already did those. Yeah, no. I definitely already clicked on all those. Clicked on that already. Clicked on these. Oh, I didn't click on this one. That's into what European history. Yeah, now, you see, my textbook was just about as big as I'm assuming that I think that that book was. Okay, that's all the books over here, I guess. What about this upper shelf? Wait, what? Those are books with titles like The Black Hole Hypothesis. What's going on? Are you playing OS today? You see, I actually, I think I messaged the group earlier to see if anyone was playing today, seeing as I hadn't heard anything from anyone else, but, as of right now, or I guess for the next couple of hours, I'm gonna be doing this to see if I can get the game finished. But, maybe around 2 o'clock-ish, I should be ready. Where is this third light bulb at? This is honestly upsetting me. Because I bet I've seen it somewhere and I just don't remember where. So there was definitely one in here. I know that for a fact. There was definitely one in there. Alright, then I'll just shoot you a message when I'm ready to play. But right now, this game has, like, my undivided attention. I swear to God, I may not leave until I finish this. Okay, so I got 2 out of the purple light bulbs. Actually, you know what? What if the light bulb's already in there? Now that I'm honestly starting to think about it. No, I guess it's not in there. My favorite part about all of this is that I can see the slot where the thing would be, and it says that it's there. You can see it right here, but it's not, you know, there when I click on it. But no, that's not a door. That's just a cabinet. Alright, but then where am I supposed to put it? Where in God's name is this light bulb that I can't find it? What? Is what's stuck about armored machines is real things like cars. This foundation is DNA and genetic engineering. That's so vague, I don't really know what it might be about. That's all honest. Ha! Found you, you son of a bitch. Clover, of course there's something behind the books. What are you, 5? I'm sorry. You're obviously best girl. I should never dispute that. But you are kind of being a little brat right now. No, on the lights. Shield Rake 5. Sheldrake. Oh!
Sheldrake 5?
I think I saw the rest of this collection somewhere.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere around here.
Let's go take a look.
Okay.
Sheldrake.
Have you heard of him? Sheldrake, I mean.
Yeah, Lotus told me about him.
There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory. Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Really? From Lotus, huh?
Well, Clover also said something to me about that stuff.
She did?
Yeah, what was it?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger.
Well, I don't have any danger, so I must have just had the first thing without, you know, the second factor.
That girl. I told her not to tell anyone.
You did? Why?
Well...
Look, man, I didn't push it because we're in a hurry, but I'm kind of sick of this. How about you just tell me, okay?
Tell you what?
Don't give me that. About the experiment.
Ugh. Very well, fine. I'll tell you everything.
He's like, damn it, I can't talk my way out of this one.
But not here. Let's move to the top floor.
Why the top floor?
I suppose I might as well start by telling you why I kept quiet, and why I made sure Clover did as well. To be honest, the explanation is quite simple. Zero told me not to. I had little choice. He didn't walk up and tell me, of course. He gave me a message engraved on a card.
That's a Braille card. It looks just like the one you showed us earlier. So you had 2 cards?
No, only one.
Huh? What do you mean? I thought that card just had some rules for the Nonary game on it.
Yes, it did. And those were the rules I read you. However, they were not the only thing on the card.
Oh, right, because he's blind and it's written in Braille. He could have just left the information out.
There was something I didn't read. Well, perhaps I should say there was something I couldn't read.
And that was?
Tell no one of the events that took place 9 years ago. Tell, and I activate your sister's detonator. It's a threat on our lives.
Oh. Well, what about Clover? Did she get a message from Zero too?
I don't believe she did. But Doesn't it strike you as strange that Zero would shut my mouth, but not hers?
Yeah.
To be on the safe side, however, I told her it was best not to tell anyone. Still, apparently she told you.
What's wrong with her telling me? I figured some stuff out with the things she told me. I mean, it looks like the whole activate her detonator thing was just a bluff. She's prancing around downstairs happy as a clam now that you're back.
That's very true. I've decided I can trust you.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that trusting me is ever a good idea.
I've decided to tell you the truth.
Please don't. I don't want to know the truth.
The chance that Santa is Zero is very high. I feel I can assume Santa doesn't have the time to observe us at the moment. And at any rate, even if he were, I very much doubt he would kill us.
Why?
Clover told me about the four-leaf clover, about the words. If he knew about that, then he was in my group during the first experiment. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't kill us, no matter what the situation was.
Hey, Snake?
Yes, I know. You want to know what happened during the experiment?
I honestly do not. Please do not tell me anything.
Yeah.
How much do you know?
Enough to know that I don't want to know more.
Clover told me about...
I see. The morphogenetic field in the experiments 9 years prior. How the experiments had taken place simultaneously at 2 locations, one being the ship and the other being a building in Nevada. And the girl that died during the experiment. She told you all that, did she? At any rate, I now know how much you've learned. All that remains for us to determine
is who did this and why, right?
Yes.
Can you tell me what happened?
Yes. The people who organized the initial experiment were from a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
I already knew where he was going with this, only because I saw the other ending. But I was sure that Cradle Pharmaceuticals was a bad organization before all of this.
There were 4 of them running the show. Gentaro Hongo.
Fucking ace.
Nagisa Nijisaki.
I want to meet this Nagisa person.
Teruaki Kubota.
Don't really care much for his name, but if you rearrange the letters of his, I guess his first name or last name, whichever, you spell Kabuto, so that's pretty interesting.
Kagechika Musashido.
Only can think of Kagechika Mochosabe.
Hongo was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Does Hongo look like anyone that we've seen so... Hold on. Bro, the guy next to Hongo on his right, or I guess on his left, our right, that's the guy who got drugs.
Nijisaki was his right-hand man, and did the lion's share of the planning. Kubota led the company's research and development division.
That's the ninth man.
Musashido was their majority stockholder.
I'm guessing that's the captain.
It was these 4 people who planned the initial experiment. Let me simplify it for you. Hongo designed it, and Nijisaki put it all together. Kubota developed the technology required, and Musashido provided the cash.
So it's Hongo, Nijisaki, Kubota, Musashido...
Of course, more than 4 people were required to conduct an experiment of this scale.
It's getting interesting.
To that end, they organized a top-secret team to assist them with their research. All in all, they gathered 10 people or so. Those 10 completed their team, and they were able to begin the project. They named it the Nonary Project. The purpose of the experiment was to research the prospect of controlling a human mind through sheer will. The vessel, I suppose you could say, for this control was the morphogenetic field. Why did the glycerin suddenly begin to crystallize? Why did the crystal structure of EDT undergo a sudden change? Why did the rats improve their puzzle-solving skills with each generation? Experiments with humans produced the same results. The more people who knew the answer to a question, the more there were who could answer correctly without having seen the problem before. Why is that? How could it happen? The answer is that the shape of the answer has been stored in a field invisible to the naked eye. And
Sounds
through
about
that
right.
field, the resonant event transmits information related to that answer. That's essentially the idea behind morphogenetic fields.
But that's just a theory.
Can't bring yourself to believe it?
Yeah.
Let's say someone killed another person because the devil told them to do it.
Okay, that sounds a little far-fetched.
Whether the devil exists or not has no relevance to the murder. They believe the devil exists. Whether or not he does is immaterial.
So what matters here is that Hongo believed in the morphogenetic field.
That's right.
But I still don't get it. You said they wanted to figure out how to control people, right? That is what you were saying.
Yes.
So how are they going to do that with a morphogenetic field?
I'll keep it simple. Let's suppose 10,000 people have solved a certain problem. The chance of you knowing that answer, even if no one has told you, will go up. Let's have another example, shall we? Say 1 million people were to do a handstand right now. Tomorrow, the chances of you doing a handstand would be higher, even if you had heard nothing of this hypothetical mass handstanding. Mankind's thought process and actions are all part of a resonant event. All of the resonant events encoded in the fields are projected onto you.
Oh shit.
Of course, this assumes you believe in this theory. Do you follow so far?
Yeah.
Now, if there was a person who had the same effect as those millions of people, what would happen?
The chance of them being able to do the handstand would go up even more?
If that one person were to do a handstand, other people would find themselves wanting to do handstands as well. Can you imagine what a person with powers like that would be able to do?
Come on, there's no way.
I'm not done. Imagine another scenario. Imagine another person. This is an ordinary person. Let's say he does a handstand. What if there was someone who could grab the resonant event he created by doing that and use it to make other people do handstands? What would happen then? A person who has the power to write to the field, and someone who can read from the same. You could think of them as the writer and the reader, or the transmitter and the receiver. What would the world be like if there were people with abilities like these?
Oh god, I don't even want to think about that. Because that's like that, that's the government running the show type thing.
So the transmitter's resonant event can be transmitted through the field and sent to the receiver. And then the transmitter can control the receiver however they wish. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes. Close enough, at least.
Come on, that's just crazy.
Well, if you want to prove that, then you'll have to test it first. At least, that was how they thought. That was why they decided to do their experiment. That was how the Nonary project began. By the way, Junpei, have you ever heard of the Gansfeld experiment?
I think I have, actually, from this game.
Yeah, that was an experiment in telepathy, right? You place a pair of subjects in separate rooms. Then you show one a picture and ask the other what they see.
Interesting. I'm impressed. Yes, that is exactly correct.
Lotus told us.
So, why did you bring up the Gansfeld experiment?
It was used to screen subjects for the Nonary project. The hospital in a remote town was affiliated with Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo used it to conduct experiments on visiting
Hongo's
children
the
in
second
secret.
guy.
Some of them, he found, had potential. He began to gather children that showed promise. Children that seemed as though they might be able to access the field. Of course, none of them volunteered. They were kidnapped. There were 9 pairs of
Lotus's
siblings
children.
taken, for 18 children total. For reasons that were not fully understood at the time, each pair had one transmitter and one receiver. They were split perfectly. As such, the 18 children were split into 2 groups of 9. The children who were put into Group Q were the ones who excelled at transmitting. They were transferred to the mock experiment building known as Building Q in the Nevada desert. The children who excelled at receiving were put in Group A. Group A was then placed on the former hospital ship Gigantic. From the experiments he had conducted so far, Hongo had learned the following. There are 2 things that can increase one's resonance with the fields. The first is epiphany. The other is danger. Have you ever been faced with an especially difficult problem and thought about it very long and very hard until finally an answer suddenly appeared in your mind?
Well, now that you mention it. Nope.
It may seem obvious to say so, but that is what is meant by epiphany.
Because, I mean, like, whenever I finally get an answer, it's usually after many trial and error, rather than just it suddenly appearing in my head.
The information obtained through that epiphany can be easily transmitted through the fields, where it can be easily interpreted. Adding danger to that equation allows for even easier field access. That's where Hongo came in. They set up a number of puzzles across the Gigantic. The participants had to solve each one before they could move to the next room. Of course, he hadn't forgotten to include danger. He had detonated a bomb on the hull of the Gigantic. The children in Group A were forced to play the Nonary game as the ship sunk. By forcing the children into a life-or-death situation, Hongo hoped to increase the likelihood of their tapping into the fields. The children from Group Q, on the other hand, were confined to the mock experiment building, Building Q. Building Q duplicated the interior and puzzles of the Gigantic exactly.
You know, now that I think about it, maybe we're
Every
in
detail
the,
was exactly
building.
the same. Hongo explained the situation to the children in Group Q. Solve the puzzles you find throughout the rooms. When you have the answers, transmit that information to the children in Group A. If you succeed, they will be able to solve the puzzles and escape. But if you fail, then the Gigantic will sink, and your brothers and sisters will drown. Those were his orders. Do you know why the astronauts of Apollo 13 were able to return to Earth safely?
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
It was because NASA had access to a replica of the Apollo 13 capsule. All of the equipment, the instruments, everything. All of it identical. Everything was just like the real Apollo 13. NASA was able to replicate the situation the astronauts found themselves in. By putting themselves in the same situation, they attempted to solve the problems the astronauts were dealing with. Once they found solutions, they reported their findings to the men aboard the actual capsule. That was how they were able to return safely. It was the same with the Gigantic and Building Q. The children from Group Q had to use the power of epiphany to solve the puzzles they found and transmit what they learned through the fields.
Oh my god! What?
The children in Group A, however...
Hold on. I just thought of something pretty amazing. What if the second game takes place in the building, whereas this first game takes place on the Gigantic, meaning that the two games are intertwined? Oh, that sounds lit.
They had to access the fields to learn how they might advance to the next stage. That is the simplest explanation I can manage.
Huh.
Hey, Junpei, Snake! How much longer are you two gonna sit around on those bony asses? Get down here already!
He's right.
Let's do this.
Let's go, shall we? We don't have much time. We need to get out of here, and soon.
Hold it. There's one more thing I want to ask you.
Hmm?
Are you sure that there were 18 kids?
Why?
Well, I thought it was only 16.
Oh, yes. That was what they said on the news, wasn't it? Yes, I have no doubt that 18 children were abducted and used in Hongo's experiment. After all, you couldn't exactly play a nonary game with any less, could you?
Well, yeah, but are you saying that the news got it wrong?
Yes, I am. There were 2 more children. However, they had no relatives that I'm aware of. I imagine no one filed a police report when they went missing. They were brother and sister, like Clover and I. The brother's name was Aoi.
Oh.
The sister's name was... Her name was Akane.
Oh no, 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 no. And just like that, my world comes crashing to an end. Oh god.
That was the girl who died.
Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago?
Then who the hell is Liz?
Then, who is June? No. It's impossible. It can't be true. Akane isn't that uncommon of a name. If Snake had known her last name, that's a different matter entirely. So they share a name. A lot of other people do too. It doesn't mean anything.
It means a lot to me right now.
Of course it was. It has to be.
Is something wrong, Junpei? Your breathing sounds strange.
Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm fine. Let's get back down there, all right? I couldn't do it. Why didn't I ask? What's her last name? I just couldn't get the words to come out.
Hey, Snake! What is it? What's her last name? Kurashiki. Oh my god! Nah, but so I fucked around for a bit and got my swing jacks. Let's press the button. I don't know this. I don't know what that is. Thirteen, 14, 13. Oh my god, are you talking about that hexadecimal bullshit? Okay, so... Okay. 10 is A, B is 11, C is 13, A. C, A. Wait, no, hold on. C, D, A. No, hold on. So, oh. Alright, so 10 is A. Contains oh, I got it. I know exactly what the word is now. I'm going to worry. Yeah, I found the way out.
All right, this is the next.
Ugh, the door!
Did that just close on its own?
Is that really anything new to you, Clover? I'm not finishing this game. I'm not finishing this game right now.
Don't tell me we can't go back.
I don't know. Let's see. Damn it. It looks like it locks automatically.
Is there any other way out?
Well, there's another door over on the right. There's a card reader
not
next to it.
musical instruments.
It's got a red light on it, though, so I'm pretty sure it's locked, too.
But there is a card reader, right?
Yeah.
Then perhaps if we find a key card, we could open the door and leave?
Well, yeah, that might work, but...
Hey! Wait a minute. Are you saying we're gonna have to search through this room for one little card?
Oh, man.
Looks that way.
No way!
For real?
Well, we can sit down and wait to die, if that's what you prefer. I rather doubt that, however, so it would be wise to start looking. We haven't much time. Let's find that key card. Oh, and the Neptune key as well. We won't be able to get through the hallway without it. All right then, let's begin.
I'm not ready for this. I'm so not ready for this. What the fuck? Equals 13. Oh, I'm confused. Plus 5 equals L. That's in the final one. What the fuck did I just do? No. Okay. East. Huh. You got west, southeast, northeast. Wait, west, southeast, northeast, east, north, east. So, west, southeast, northeast. That's what I was about it. West. Southeast. Northeast. East. Northeast. West, southeast, northeast, east, north, east. Right, so then why is it saying that? Right. Northeast. East. North. Oh no. Okay, so west. I don't get it. Alright. Southeast. Northeast. East. North. East. Fuck you, I did it right. I promise you, I did it right. I don't know what the hell is wrong with it. Oh, wait, what if it's saying that that first direction is south? Oh, you know, see, now that would make more sense. That would make more sense. Alright, let's turn this all the way to south. Because I didn't actually think about this one. So south, east, southeast, south, east, southeast, northeast, east, north, east. Wait, no. So it starts there, it goes south, west. Oh, did I? Fuck. Okay, hold on. Alright, so we're gonna go south. No, no. Take that down. South. West. No, what are you doing? Stupid ass wheel won't do it. South. West. Southeast. I could have just gone the other way. Why didn't I just go the other way? Northeast. North. East. Are you serious? Are you serious, Wheel? I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I'm gonna come back to this. Seal shelf in the small quadrant room has no much to for letters A to I. This is it. By the button, the long marks. That's interesting enough. One of these are gonna go to the I like how he assumes that I have the time to be dealing with this. is this? It's just another guy. Okay, so we have hold on. But on, no. Oh my god, it's not working. It said 2 dots. 2 dots. So 4 dots on the dotted line. That was 1. Actually, 2, 4, and 1. And no, wait, no. A. Try ace. Okay, that's not it. I didn't think it was, but at least now I know it's not. Oh, no, okay. It literally tells me nothing. It literally tells me nothing. Chill. So the second one is for. So that could be anything. Well, I can say for certain that I feel like E is definitely the last one. Alright, let's T. No, wait, no. I need two symbols, so. It could be M or N. Or A. No. Oh shit. H. L. J. I don't even know. Okay, you know what? This room is actually pissing me off because it's not telling me what I need to do. It's like I came here and I was thinking that this is going to be easy, but now I'm starting to think otherwise. west, southeast, northeast, east, north, alright, hold on. Let me try something. South, west, southeast, north, east, southeast, northeast, north. We're gonna try something different. West. Okay, you see, now I'm lost. Now I'm definitely lost. East, north. The fuck is straight? If on the chart room, just south. Alright, hold on. I need to figure this out. Well, I mean, this is obviously the wrong one, but wait. South. Hold on. That's the same thing. That's the same one, but it's just going in a different direction. I mean, not really. It's facing a different direction. Okay, so take a look at this. So you're reading it from the other way. It'd be southeast. Or no. South, west, northwest. I mean southwest, northwest, east, then south. So let me try putting the opposite of this in. So west, south. West. Oh, west. Southwest, northwest. Southwest. Northwest. East. And finally. This puzzle is literally impossible. Okay, so okay, so then we turn it. I don't know what I'm doing. No. Okay, you know what? Let's put it back at north. North. Okay. All the way to south. West, because that's where then we have southwest. Northwest. West. No, what am I doing? Oh my god. Okay, so south. West. South. Southeast. Northeast. East. North. That's it. For one long fucking whoopsie circle. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I tried my hardest. There does not seem to be a pattern that sounds. I don't expect how they possibly think that I would know what to do here. Wait, so for all I know, this could be wrong? I don't know.